What's up, you guys? What's up? What's up? Alright, so now I'm gonna go over SPX and then I'm gonna do a video of the NASDAQ. So, something I told the homie, I said pay attention to NASDAQ. I mentioned this in my other videos. Um, the NASDAQ was monthly wise was down here, and you had the beginning signs of a monthly candle forming, where you have two of the candles closing the same area, the second candle making or indicating, showing, telling you where your support is at, and then the next candle will then start, even though it drops, it it's gonna eventually it's gonna end up going on up, or it tends to do that. It will retrace or start going up, and then of course, like especially like any other candle starts going down or whatnot. But you already know there's a candle form. There's a box in here. So even though the candle ended up going back down, eventually gonna hit some sort of resistance, and at some time point, it's gonna then bounce and test that region that it broke, and so on and so on and so on. And when I was talking to him, the NASDAQ had already gone down and was barely chilling here. And I told him that I wasn't expecting Monday to rally up like it did, but it made sense it made sense the way that it works and everything. And so once I saw it at 10 o'clock, it was somewhere here. I told them, oh, we're gonna complete the box. Either close right on it or shoot above, or close. We're gonna be right there, and we end up closing right underneath it. And then Tuesday came along. But let me go on down. Let me talk about that later. So we broke that monthly. Now, what I noticed the next area. So even though we didn't create new all-time highs monthly wise, we passed uh, a price that hasn't been shot above or close above in 2 months, especially on monthly candle. That that price where it closed, it's a hard area. It's a hard floor. The the higher the candles, the more strong those prices to break above or break down through. They are hard. Just think of it as the more you go higher on these candles, the stronger the resistance or support are. And the markets react to them later on in the future. They react to those prices that they can't pass. And it'll show in your small time frame candles how they'll keep bouncing and bouncing from there. You're just staying right there, hitting it over and over till that data comes out and finally it breaks. Alright, so we already did that. So we smashed it. That's one sign. That's one sign that was telling me that we're gonna start going on rallies, especially how we the week that we had that terrible crash that we had a crash in 2018 or whatever the hell it is. I said, and we're consolidating. Thursday's gonna be the data that's finally gonna confirm where we're gonna be dumping, and really people are gonna start pulling their hair, pulling money at their banks. Recession, recession, recession. Panic, panic, panic. Fear, fear, fear. Or it's gonna correct itself, and we're gonna go back to Monday where we end up opening on that terrible day, and then we're gonna recover and whatnot, and we're gonna shoot above, and because we tend to do that shit. We did it down here, and this is where I told the homie, hey, especially how this week was opening. I saw this here. I was like, hey, we're not gonna go down, even though you're hearing, hey, we've been dumping for a whole month on down, and this is the end of the market. We've been peaking. Are we going to a recession? Dun 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 dun. And I said, hey, this is gonna be the foundation for the rocket ship to blast off. especially where it was at, creating support in the 50, bouncing up, everything, all this. You got earnings coming up. I was like, oh, you got earnings. Earnings probably most likely gonna save it because earnings, even though we have bad data or sort of good data, the market then tends to look forward for data at earnings because it's normally the Nvidia, Facebook, Tesla, those major seven that I was like, oh, especially because they come toward the end of the day. So then, even though the market has some sort of good signals, I'll brush it off and say, hey, earnings are here, you guys, push it up, expecting good news, and it is, and then let's keep it on skyrocketing. So, anyways, so same thing we're here with this week. I was like, hey, look, Thursday's gonna be it. It's gonna save us. Friday we close good, and then here comes the next day, and of course, da da da. So we reached that area that I thought we would. Now what this is telling me here, just like on the monthly, NASDAQ was down here and it was signaling out seeing the box and everything. This is the same thing, but in a different way. Because you got the Fed talking tomorrow. I mean, you got the data being released tomorrow, which if it's good, it's most likely gonna take it in these ranges right here, or at least halfway easily, or just be right there, peak in this area right here. Because this area I have a box most likely in there, and that box is gonna be important once the market gets in that area, which most likely gonna be in the 1 o'clock area or shoot above it around that time, 10, 11. If the data's good, yeah, it's a box right there. So, and then we just broke this box right here too, so it's very important too. We've been holding support above that. That's why today, this whole day, we've just been chilling there. The fact that we broke it and we closed the day there, and then put an alarm. So this alarm is showing me where my important area to pay attention to is at, because once we go to this area, there's gonna be a good area for a sell or a buy again as the market gets saved and blah 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 blah. So now I also want to mark this area here because I know it's a strong resistance in case it goes back down, and then as so happens, I then know, oh, we're about to reverse. Let's go to entry because once it breaks this, it's gonna shoot above and blah 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 blah. So let me also mark it up. No weekly. Alright. And I put one here and here so I know once it's started. Even though I'm pretty sure I haven't boxed it up too. Oh, and it's above the 3. Oh, this is a very, very, very important area you want to pass. Actually, I don't need this because this is gonna show me. And even if we have back news tomorrow or not, let's say we end up taking us down here, the market is still gonna then bounce back up with the expectation of what the Fed is gonna say. So then this will be again your sweet spot to go for a buy and rallying up. If we have some sort of bad news tomorrow and we end up going down here in this range, because that's what's mostly gonna happen if we have bad news. We're gonna go down to this area right here, and then this is a 50 Fibonacci 2-hour count, so that's also important. But we don't have no more Fibonacci besides that. We're gonna most likely gonna get one once we have some major move tomorrow early in the morning. And even if you come down here, the market is gonna then be waiting for it, what the Fed said, and then pick up again, or it's gonna then drop throughout the night. But as we get closer to the Fed, this is gonna be a good area to go on up, because with the expectation of what the Fed is gonna say, whatnot, it's gonna start rallying on up and maybe peaking right here and breaking on up. But that's if we have bad news tomorrow. That's something I could see the market then recovering or psyching traders, investors who or that are doing this shit. What was I at? Oh, and even again, this area right here, entry area, is telling you, hey, this is your key area, and it's saying there's a buy. Actually a sell. But either way, this is your key area, your main core area for a buy or sell. Okay, rejection here. So this is gonna be your area for the night to pay attention to right here. Hopefully it does drop, and if it drops, this is as far as I see it going. Again, because tomorrow is a big data, big whatnot. So 3 or 4 o'clock, the market then should be reversing. If we, even down here, you see it. SPX, NASDAQ, edge upon after payroll revision, Fed minutes, da 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 da. Fed minutes focus, traders hold their breath. Highest opening payrolls, focus, wait. See, so they're waiting for Jackson to Wall Street's highest focus. See, highest focus. That's why today I was like, nah, they're gonna wait how these data's gonna be released tomorrow, what the data says, and then from there they're gonna do their trades. They're not gonna rally on up and hey guys, it was good FOM minutes. No, we also gotta pay attention to what the unemployment claim is, this is SNAP and house sales and whatnot. And then from there the market ain't really gonna react. It's bad news, so it's either gonna have some sort of withdrawal fear. But again, as we come Thursday night, the market should then start reacting on up, or uh, Thursday, Friday morning, 3, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, as the data is being released, even after having a dump on Thursday. Just the expectation of what the Fed says is going to bring back the market, is going to make it rally on up. It doesn't matter where it's at, it's going to give it that push, that little push. Oh yeah, my bad, I went too far. So notice how this week is go to a daily. So actually, let me take a 4 candle. So see, look, something I'll point out. Oh, I didn't bring it. So yeah, so look. So I said last night that if we do fall, to pay attention to 3, 4 in the morning. And if we did fall, we were right here. Yeah, Tuesday night. So we were in this range 19, 20, 22. So once we were breaking, because again, your key areas 11:45, 12:30. The fact that already, I think, this is 10. Yeah. The fact that at 10 o'clock, which is when we close the 4 candle, end up closing right on the edge of this 3-month candle support area, which is a strong support area, was indicating to me that we're going to keep on dumping. So then I said on my videos, I'll do a screenshot of my shorts or make a short of it somewhere in my videos yesterday. I said pay attention 3 or 4 o'clock. I said I was going to get up so I can go on a buy. My ass didn't fucking get up. I woke up at 4:45. By 4:45, it was already right there. I can still actually I did. Went on a trade right here. Ended up going to like 100 and something. Then brought it down to 60 something, so I took that trade. And then I think I did one at the end, but seeing how it's not gonna rally up, it was gonna buy time and close there. So anyways, so yeah, so you see how that played out, how, cause see 3, I should have thought it was 2 at 2 o'clock. And again, the box, I said this was the last area that it falls down is gonna create support in this box right here. and then start rallying up and whatnot. On top of that, my indicator was telling you, hey, we created support, especially on your 15-minute candle. That's why I like being on 15-minute candles for this. See this right here? It was telling you, hey, we're creating support, especially this bitch shooting up and get out this area right here. Go on the buy right here, take it to here, and then from there, then wait for the market to open or whatnot. Take it again somewhere down here as the market opens. 6:30, your key area. So look how it acts as we get to 6:30, and again, the market is just releasing. The market is like, it's like it's just at the moment type of thing. You know, like emotions, everything. The doors are open, so all the emotions are coming out, and then after a while, you know, people, it calms down, and then the train goes. Another area after it came down was your 9 o'clock area right here. So I was like, no, it's not gonna fall. It's gonna have to come back up at some point, and especially if it comes up like this. So once it comes up like this, another buy, because again it has to. And we had the Jackson, we have just the data being released tomorrow, or you know, the Jackson today will not. So it's more of a we have data, you know, so that's also, you know, making the market go up, the expectation of whatnot. And notice that after that, when we do all that, and we come down to 12, so we are good. So I was like, okay, the fact that it was doing this at that time, I was like, okay, then wait for the bounce, because it should then create support here. First of all, in my indicator, and second of all, above this weekly. And that's what it did. Once it started doing this, especially getting towards the end of the day, you can go and buy it right here, you cash it, and then let it fucking ride, because it was going to do that. But again, once you start seeing these picks right here, because there's another box, once you start seeing this, get out of there. And that's when I said, I was like, oh, it's gonna eventually close right there and go back inside the box, and maybe because they will close right here, that's why it's orange. Or you're gonna see it try one time, hit here, and then come back down through the night. But the fact that it's doing that right now is like nice. That's what you want, because you're pretty much where you were yesterday. Like, and again, right now it's your time too. First of all, created support on the 50, and on this 2-hour candle 50 Fibonacci. So this area right here, with you could go in and a buy, but at the same time, it's your key area to pay attention to is 11:45, 12:30, because the market has the forward candle. This forward candle has barely started an hour ago, so I don't really like going for the first move that it does. That's where you wait towards the middle. So you want to see. Oh, also, was it NASDAQ or SPX? It was SPX. I'll show you something that I noticed with SPX. Now going with candles. Oh, box. This is gonna be it. So this is gonna be the push on up, and we gotta see close here at 2. Oh yeah, that's what it's gonna do. So I'm gonna go to buy right here, but I'm gonna wait. Let me see. Yeah. Alright, for sure. So, Aries, if you're watching this, I'm pretty sure you are. It's up to you, buddy. Where's the box? Where's the box? There's the box. So this one's 8. And your box, you guys can see the box. Same shit. Your 2 resistance, your 1 support, like NASDAQ. So even it's an 8-hour candle, so you would do this. So now as it goes down, and if it does, again you gotta remember the market's gonna go up because the shit that happened today that left the market happy. Otherwise the market would have been worried with too much data or whatever. Like you would have seen it at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. We should have had some sort of and the market would have gone down, retraced. But then later on, at the expectation, the focus on the earnings or the data, on the data, the market recovered and blah 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 blah. So even if we do fall, you have to pay attention to is this 50. Will be this 50, and then either create some support here. I don't really see it going down here, but then again, this will be your last resort. Well, it's gonna hold here 3-4 o'clock or even earlier, start going back up. But again, I don't see it going down there. If it does go down, I see it down here, but since we're forming a box, it'll make sense then why this box would then complete. 8 o'clock. This 8 o'clock closes at, which one the closes? 6. So it closes at 6 o'clock. Yeah, it closes at 6 in the morning. So by then, you're either gonna see this up here, especially with the data being complete, somewhere fucking stupid high, as it starts rallying up throughout the night, or you're gonna see it retrace, be down low in this area right here, and these will be your buying areas in the morning, because you're then gonna see it somewhere 2 here, 2 in the morning, and then 2-3 break it, or 2 in the morning and 3-4 type of shit. But that's a really, especially after forming a box. Let me show you more boxes over here, probably. Can't find any. Oh shit. Oh, right there. Oh no, not really. It's not a box. No, it's not a box. Right there. Right here. There's a box. It's not a perfect one, but there's a box. But anyways. Right here too. Another box. Right here. Your 2 weeklies. You want support. You see how even it shot up. 8-hour candle. Eventually the last probably maybe 2 or 3 of this hour candle that was up here peaking, all of a sudden it had a crazy drop and then end up closing way down there. So that's why these boxes are important. And especially with the data being released tomorrow, then they're gonna have a better understanding how the Fed is gonna then react, or what the Fed is gonna say with this data, because supposedly the Fed doesn't know how the data is gonna come out, but I'm pretty sure they do, and they know what they're gonna say about it, whatnot. Just like they bullshit about the job. Supposedly we were fucking doing good with jobs. All of a sudden, oh, there's even another fucking candle that I didn't see. All of a sudden, no, correctly, it's actually, we're actually minus 800. I think it was 800, right? 800 or 800,000 or 200,000 jobs, minus 2 jobs. Minus jobs, I mean. Wow. Also, I should have paid attention to this one. And see, that's why it's also important to go down your candles. So yeah, we try to catch the bottom. See, that's why it's important to catch these candles to notice these boxes. I mean, it goes down here, and then you will get this one. I would have done this. It would have been white, probably red, and then gone to your 15-minute candles. The moment I would have seen this right here, it would have been too quick. This right here, signaling everything, going to buy, but it's alright because again, take this one off, and I'm gonna leave the bonds just so when I'm on the small time frames, I can see like, oh, okay, we're dropping, well then we're getting back into the box and we can complete it and so on and so whatnot. And again, because we're coming to that 11:45, 12:30, so if it's because look how it's playing out. If we're really going down, what's not happening either. By 11:45, we should be down here. 11:45, 12:30, be testing this area. 12:45, we close here. 1 and 2, stay here and then go up, or 2 break this. 3 and 4, and then start going back up. Especially waiting for that data at 5:30 is gonna scare us, bring us down here, go back up, create some support with the rest of the data of the market opening, or that 5:30 is gonna save us and bring us back up, shoot us back up, and then be waiting for the market to open, take us higher, baby, or 11:45, and then it's gonna be completing the 8th, and then 12:30, it's gonna be completing the 8th, and then we'll be here most likely at 2 in the morning. We're just anticipating it. I'll be really surprised if we go from 2:30 and start going up, whatnot. But I don't really see it. I see it more anticipating more of a how is the data gonna be? Is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be bad? But I'll be really surprised if we rallying up through the whole night too. Let me see. To at least right here, because we have a monthly candle clear closing inside this box. Most likely have some sort of good resistance. This box right here. But besides that, I should see it right here. Let's see. Yeah, because we don't have we have only the dailies. These dailies are gonna stop us really. But weekly wise. Oh wait, forgot to put this. So this for the monthly, this for the top of the weekly, and this for the top of the monthly, top of the weekly. And this is my goal right here. So it's gonna be my first stop. So this area, damn, it's gonna be crazy. A crazy week where they're gonna create no time highs by the end of this week, or we're gonna end up closing at the all-time high, and then next month it's gonna be one of those where it's gonna push us on up, or it's gonna correct us, and we're gonna go back down and close the month somewhere somewhere down here, confirming some sort of, this is gonna be where we're gonna have maybe start testing these lower regions down here again, or we're gonna have a crazy bull fucking new all-time high NASDAQ shit. And then you can forget about the recession and all that shit that you were hearing. Oh yeah, you guys. 11:45, 12:30. Try and break it. Close somewhere here at 2. 11:45, 12:30. Most likely break this and create support here again, whatnot. And if we break it, this is gonna be our area. Or we can create support here. This is our last area, wick, and then go back up. And then that'll be your sweet areas to buy right here if you do fall. Alright, you guys, that's all. This is Brian Seacrest signing the F out.